What's going on, people? We are back again with another video, and this one right here is all about Ava and Sunnie and of course Scott. So without no further ado, let's see exactly how things turned out this week with Sunnie and, of course, her man, given the fact that her mother's always been a very challenging person. But of course, please don't forget to like and subscribe before we begin. Come on now.
Mom and Scott have two completely different views on the path to marriage. My mom is very traditional and she believes in marriage first. He believes in moving in together before we get married.
I mean, to be honest with you, let's be real. Let's be real. In today's society, it is very important to live with the person that you want to marry before you actually decide to, obviously pop the question, because in reality, you want to know what it's like living with that person. I mean, it's quite sad that her mum is still so backdated, still so old school, because relationships aren't the same as they used to be. You know what I mean? Nowadays, it's very, very important people get a chance to actually court their whole relationship, because trust me when I tell you, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you know this, being with somebody and not living with them is not the same as being with somebody and living with them. Let's keep it 100, you know what I mean? But hey, that's when you really find out how they really are with all their good habits and bad habits. But hey ho, we continue.
Living situation is she lives with my sister, but she's always at my house. There's times that she comes to my house and she doesn't go home for 3 to 4 months.
Your mom is always over here. Every time I'm over here, your mom's over here.
I would hate that. Absolutely hate that. Every time I'm over my woman's house, her mom is there? Come on now. And then she's staying there? Come on now. I can't even get my groove on with you properly. Like, are you mad? Nah, that stuff right there ain't healthy.
It's like your mom is basically your chastity belt. Get laid. What do you say?
No, my mom is here. Would you consider moving in together? Because I know it violates everything that my mom believes in. But I'm willing to do it because Scott's the love of my life and
I'm open to it.
It's just wild. It's just wild because the thing with Sunnie is that she doesn't make much sense. Sometimes she says things that's against her mum, but then sometimes she says things that's against Scott. It's like, make him wonder, what do you want? Do you want to please your man or do you want to please your mother? That's just the grand scheme of it. Because we all know your mother doesn't care about who she pleases. All she cares about is that, things go the way she likes it to go. But it's weird though, because why would the mum want to stay at her daughter's house all the time, even when Scott's there? Like, make that make sense. If you want him to propose, you'd want him to spend as much lonely time as possible with your daughter. Like, come on now. You wouldn't want to be the third wheel, but whatever.
I just, kind of shocked Sunnie's asking me to move in with her. We've talked about it before, but the timing's just never been right, and I'm not so sure now's the right time. I need that wall. I'm gonna need an evilist home, and I just don't see that being a thing. I want to be with you, but I don't want to be with your mom.
You're not dating my mom.
I'm so dating your mom.
I want to be with you, but I don't want to be with your mom. He's speaking nothing but facts. Absolute facts, because he pretty much is dating her mom. If the mom is always there, then that explains it all. But sometimes in life, we forget this. Sometimes, this is a very key thing. Always be careful who you're marrying, because always be careful what family you are marrying yourself into. Yeah. For me personally, I wouldn't be with Sunnie because I couldn't marry her knowing that her mom is always going to be on my case like this. Are you mad? Nah. I'm telling you now, if someone's family is a bit off key, I'm not marrying that person. I don't give a damn how much I like them, how much I'm in love with them. If your family is just unhinged, nah. Not for me. I like to be drama free. You know what I mean? But that's just me.
It's not like
I'm so dating your mom, dude. It's not even funny.
With me and move forward if my mom stays over.
100% no.
I love you and I want to be with you and I would like to move forward in our relationship. I want to live together. I want to be married to you. We have to get our own place.
So I love you too. I'm open if you're open, but I'm saying this, I'm just asking for you to be open-minded.
Know what we can find, but you can't say anything to my mom or my sister because Sarah has a big mouth. Mom comes over every night, but if Scott and I share a place together, maybe she'll be less tempted to come over all the time. I need to find a way to keep my mom close, but not so close that it hinders my relationship with Scott.
What it comes down to is this. What relationship is she willing to throw away the most? A relationship with Scott or a relationship with her mother? Because she knows if she moves in with Scott without him proposing, the mom's going to have a whole freaking hoo-ha about it. You know? I mean, listen, if I was in her position, I'd definitely be picking my partner over my parents. Because at the end of the day, this is the person that I love and the person I want to be with, right? That's just the grand scheme of it. But of course, like I said before, if I feel like my partner's parents are a bit too much for me, yeah, I don't know about that. Energy. But it really depends on how often I have to see them, to be honest with you. Because there were some people that have to see their parents all the time. Yeah, I'm not about that life. But then there's people where you see your parents every now and then, every couple of months, maybe a couple of years, you're lucky. That I can deal with. But every week, every month, nah, I'm good. No, I'm good. Good. Well, I mean, listen, like I said before, Sunnie needs to figure out who she's willing to upset the most, who she's looking to lose the most. I mean, obviously, she'll never lose her mother, right? But she'll definitely upset her. But with Scott now, she can lose him. So she's got to decide whether he's worth losing or not. And that's just that. But hey, you guys let me know what you're thinking and we can talk about it. Actually, no, and also she has to remember this. Even if she decides to lose Scott, this will happen again with the next partner, regardless. This is how the mum is always going to be. So really into it, she needs to put her mum in her place. Because the mum's never going to change. Her behavior is not based on Scott. It's based on herself. But anyway, let me know what you're thinking. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.